Good evening, everybody. This is an introductory video to the RAD1000 Orgone Generator. Made in the USA from ORGONEGenerator.com, the only manufacturer of the original Orgonite and the Orgone Generator. Make sure you're getting your Orgone generators from us, the authority on Orgone. Comes with a 30-day, no questions back guarantee. 45 days depending on shipping, full refund, and I've had my RAD1000 over 10 years running 24/7, no issues. The RAD1000 is the perfect introductory device. 369, 3 dials, Orgonite pad, 99.99% pure silver output tube, high energy, power button, plug it in, you turn it on. It's a very sleek, lightweight, yet powerful device. 3 dials, the hertz frequency does change, and these are 3 dials that are used for radionic rates and which affects the hertz frequency. Now with this device, it's not for those who are interested in very specific frequencies. You would need one of the PFC models or the RAD2000, but that is a secondary function to the Orgone output itself. This device can be upgraded with a power booster, 119. Fits on the output and boosts significantly the Orgone output as well as links to you. It's going on your keychain, wear it on your neck, put it in your pocket, and receive a direct line of Orgone to you at the setting which you provide. So a very simple operation. You have this on at home, put your pyramid on it, one of your favorite crystals, let's say rose quartz for love. Put this in your pocket and you're carrying that Orgone output with you wherever you go, with the energy, the essence of the pyramid and the quartz crystal. Structural link is the shortest distance between 2 points. You've just got to test it. It happens all the time in your daily life, the usage of structural links, symbols, pictures, and other mechanisms, and it's tried and true. One way to test it, let's say you bring this with you to work, your friend says, "What is that?" You say, "Well, it's linked to my Orgone generator, provides a pulsing life force output." Well, let's test it out. Okay, you get 2 glasses of water, the same water, and you do a blind test. So they don't see which glass is energized and which glass is not. So here's 1 cup. Let's say this is the same cup, same water, same type of cup. That way there's a totally controlled variable setting. Keep the glasses apart. Put your pendant by one for, a good minute or 2 to be safe, and then have this friend of yours taste test both waters, same temperature, and see which one they prefer. 9 times out of 10, people will pick the water energized with Orgone. Water stores, receives, and gives information, is a carrier of life force. Life force is all-pervading, and Wilhelm Reich in the 50s coined the term Orgone. He measured it, he was a medical doctor, and he tested it, measured these things called bions that were in higher density where there was an ample amount of life force, which he called Orgone. So back to the device. You can set 50 trends on here if you want, though they will all receive a diminished output The more operations, the more trends, the more targets, the less orgone per target. So if I were going to do 50 operations, I would preferably use a RAD5. Though if I had this device, I could do that. It would just take longer. Orgone functions beyond time and space. Life force is believed to be its own dimension that interacts with the others. You can do written operations. You can use the computer program, and you can also use items. Say for instance, you got a busy day, you want your coffee buzz all day, bring this pendant with you. You've got this coffee on your device affecting the output. They say ORGONITE is like an organic computer chip. Here you go. So with these dials for Radionics, you can use these in a number of ways. You can set yourself, 2 friends on the dials. Now, Radionics, action at a distance, a dial is like a pendulum. It is a channel for an ideomotor response. So you are the conduit for the abstraction to be focused into a rate. Meaning if I think of my dog, Skipper, while I'm doing the dial, I'm thinking of my dog. Once I have a good clear memory, a good clear image of my dog, I lock in the rate. I could be looking at my dog and just set a rate. You can use 2 hands. They say that activates and uses both sides of the brain, just like writing in a lot of color. And you can dial that in, and once you get the intended target or trend, you can reference this rate later. There's a misconception about rates that they're having to do with frequency. Rates are significant because of the value assigned to them. So if someone says, hey, the rate 58 is perfect for mowing your lawn, well, it will probably work because of the collective focus on that rate. But you can set all your own rates. You also don't have to use these dials. You can put a book here, put the water cup in front, bada boom. You're energizing the water with the information from the book. You can do a crystal, so you don't have to put the crystal in your water. You can have a whole jug, 5-gallon jug of water here. You can energize the whole jug, supplements, food, etc. You can put a picture of your family, your extended family here. You can just leave it on in your house. You can leave it on your house with the pyramid on top. You can energize the water before you water your garden. You can put a picture of your garden on the device. Those who've tested it claim 15 to 30% boost in growth. If you are a curious person, you haven't let yourself die down to just accept and regurgitate what is told to you, then you can test it yourself. That is the truly best way. Even if I had a scientific study, of course, if I had enough money, I could buy one just like the sugar lobby did, and they'd say whatever I paid them to. Not all scientists, of course, and a true scientist following the scientific method would test this on many different variables. That's why we have so few returns. 2 plants, you can link one, put a picture of one on here, don't put a picture. You can energize water that you use to water one and put regular water on the others. You can test your day, test yourself, how'd you feel? Test a friend, don't tell them. So the 3 rates, you can also do a target and a trend. You can do 2 targets, 1 trend. You can do 3 trends and then yourself as the target. Pendant, picture, fingernail clipping, just leave it in your house. You can do confidence, charisma, optimism. Set them up. You can put a picture of a very confident person on here. You can put an excellent athlete's picture on here, even especially at a time when they're like winning a competition, a game, and a picture says 1,000 words. That essence is captured in the picture, and you can use it to color and affect the output of the Orgone generator. The TC99 pair can be used in the same way as the power booster for the Link. It's just less orgonite, so it doesn't increase the output as much. You can put a confidence, charisma, optimism trend on your water. All right. There's the RAD1000. Feel free to comment with any questions, call ORGONEGenerator.com, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.